Welcome back, everybody, to AgTech Farmer Gaming. We are here today on Osada for the Off-Grid Dairy Challenge. Now, this here is a game save that I've played off and on. We are currently in year 3, I think. Year 4, which we have just passed. So we're just starting year 4. And I'll kind of go over what I have done. I set up my yard very similar to how the setup video was, just because I kind of liked it and it looked good. So I got me a little tent over here with my wind generation, and I have my cows. Since then, I'll go through. We had go in here to at least one item as a loader to mix my feed rations with, and that's because my tractors at the time did not have loader options. And so there's the tractor that we start with, the Rigitrac Electric. From there, I had bought this tractor for a while before settling with the electric tractor I got now to make it more of a staying off grid, because now we're still charging all electric per se with our wind generation. We do got this little sidekick, which is the one we started with. A regular trailer there. I've got this header that I own at the time. I was renting the harvester. We will see how that continues, if I continue to do that or if I decide to go a different direction. We got this little cultivator. We got one of these John Deere 8350 seed drills. We got one of these 7000 planters. Got that John Deere sprayer. That fertilizer spreader. Got that weeder and this hoe. I bought a tedder mainly so when I do hay or contracts for grasses, I can get pick up a silage contract, and I then have the stuff also if I want to do a haying right then and there too. I don't have to rent another whole set of machines because I'll have the tedder. Got my automatic bale loader, a chainsaw, that trailer, and the rest miscellaneous stuff this trailer. I've mainly done contracts for grass. I did a few harvesting contracts this year. There was a mod conflict I had where most contracts only came up for less than a couple hours and then were gone. So by the time I'd get to them, they were pretty well gone. I've spent my money that I've generated mostly on ground. If we go into here, I have bought these pieces of ground, this ground, that ground, that ground, in hopes that I can now start generating more funds in order to be able to buy the dairy and get things going. Maybe buy a bigger cow barn and get that going, or buy the actual cow barn, the cow farm here on the place, which is $136,000. Currently, I've got canola planted in these and this one over here. These I just got done cutting sunflowers in. they will go to beans next spring. Game setup, we are playing on hard economic difficulty, which in 22 seems to be much harder to me than 19 was, but it does make for a good challenge. We're on 1 day months. With the smaller fields on this map, it seems to work out pretty good. Crop destruction's on, periodic plowing's on, weeds are on. I got fieldstones off for now. So far, the majority of my hay, straw, well, not the straw, hay and silage that come to feed my cows comes from contracts. I am setting pretty good with hay. And I've got a few silage bales here, but we are starting to get low on silage bales. So I think what we're going to do is look at doing some silage contracts. Seeing as that is not a good option, we're going to start looking at some harvesting contracts. So I think we'll look into some harvesting contracts, see what we got here. See if there's many of the same. I think we'll work on some of these corn contracts if we can. So we'll go and do those contracts. Doesn't pay a lot, but it will get us through the day. Well, that is just fantastic. It looks like it's supposed to set in here to rain for a while, so I'll go get the trailer during this time and I'll catch you when it's over. Welcome back. It looks as if it has quit raining, so we're going to get back at this harvest. See if we can't get several of these done today. Bit in here and cut the rest, and then see if there's any more we can do before we go and do the one that We'll do field 42, which is where the combine is borrowed from. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Let's see if we can get most of this fit in here so we can travel down to the other and get this delivered to the cell point. Alright, as we pull in here to the cell point, see if it wants to go ahead and give these on the right plots of land or not. Alright, well, it appears that we're going to have to go ahead and do the other one that we got the machines rented on, as it decided to deliver that contract first. Alright, well, we have completed this field. Didn't get quite as much as I was hoping for, but should be enough to be able to complete all 3 of our contracts. My cows are going to need food probably before the morning, so we're going to go ahead after we dump this corn and mix up a feed ration. Let us see what we're going to get. Contract 19 finished. And we did get a little bit ourselves. Oh, $674. That is something. Let's come in here. Let's go back down to the contracts. Looks like we can collect that one. Collect that one. And collect that one. Get us a little bit of feed mixed up. Alright, so we got a ration mixed up. We'll go ahead and get that dropped off. Okay, let's see here. As far as milk, I have a good fair amount of milk we could probably sell tomorrow. Alright, shut that off, put this back where it goes. Until next time, see you again soon.